So there is a problem in DeFi, and that is simply just seeing what your portfolio is doing. I'm sure many of you guys have been through this before, but you go onto a decentralized exchange, you have to sign into your MetaMask, and then you put all the coins you have paired to USDT, and then you can find out what your portfolio is worth. This is a terrible user experience, and the dApp and the project that I have coming out is going to change this forever, and will actually give you a detailed breakdown of what your DeFi portfolio is doing and make things simple as possible. And my project is only at a freaking $14 million market cap. So I had an article on Medium published, and it's basically going over why I came up with this project idea, and that project being BossTrack. I basically go over, some of the issues that people have using DeFi, for both people that are new to DeFi and people that are experienced, that, want to just have an easier way of seeing what their portfolio is doing. So I came up with BossTrack, which is going to integrate into the Boss token and have a genuine use case of unlocking premium features. So the basic idea of Boss token and BossTrack is that you connect your wallet address, and you can both see what your BSC and Ethereum wallets are doing in terms of profits and losses. It's as easy as that. That's it. It gives you a breakdown, distribution of what kind of coins you're holding, and tells you your profits and losses. This is something that I think DeFi has been missing for the longest period of time. It's been so clunky just to use DeFi in any time efficient way that I think BossTrack is just, as it says, DeFi made easy. I think it's going to make the experience easier. And that isn't an exaggeration. It really is the norm for people to actually go into a decentralized exchange, pair all of their tokens to USDT just to find out what their tokens are doing. It's just so clunky and so bad. I think it's high time a product like this becomes mainstream. And of course, we're not limited to simply BSC and Ethereum. We can go onto Polygon, Solana, and so on and integrate that into the website as well. But this dApp is primarily going to be focused on keeping track of BSC and Ethereum wallets that are, as of now, the biggest chains out there. But of course, as development goes on, we can add more and more chains. Now, this is where I think things get very interesting, in particular for people that are holding Boss token. Now, as I've mentioned before, I'm planning to have Boss token have an actual use case, and this is it. This is a genuine use case. So to monetize BossTrack, instead of having a monthly subscription model, which nobody wants to pay a monthly subscription really, we actually had it so that you can unlock premium features just by holding Boss token. As of now, that's about 1 billion Boss token, or about $50, something like that. However, it can obviously go higher as the tokens become more valuable. But connecting your DeFi wallet to BossTrack while holding over 1 billion Boss token will actually give you access to your percentage change of your profits and losses on all of your coins. And that is similar to CoinMarketCap and Coinbase and so on. It gives you the 24-hour percentage, 7-day and lifetime. You can also connect multiple wallets on the same browser, so if you're the type of guy that separates your wallets, this can be useful for you as well. You'll also have a removal of banner ads that are displayed on the website, and you'll be able to convert your portfolio value into currencies that are outside of the US dollar. So if you're from China, India, so on and so forth, you can get a better idea of what your portfolio is doing in your native currency. But the dashboard is very simple. There has actually been some DeFi platforms, some DeFi dashboards that have incorporated something like a portfolio tracker into it, but it doesn't really go into much detail of what the percentage is doing in terms of your gains and losses. And it's usually bundled in with a bunch of other stuff that gives the experience a more cluttered feeling. With BossTrack, this is it. We aim to make things as simple as possible, and that means you connect your wallet, you get to see the breakdown of what your portfolio is worth, what the gains and losses are, and that's it. There's no clutter, there's no weird additional features that we're trying to shoehorn in. No, it's just this. We're just trying to perfect this and make this a good experience for users. And as you can see from the user interface, it's dead simple. You have your wallet there, you have the value of your wallet, and you have a breakdown of what your coins are doing in terms of percentage. You can also switch your wallet to Ethereum with that button there. Simple. dead simple, and this is what DeFi needs. It doesn't need to be made more complicated, it needs to be made simple. Take what you do now with DeFi, like you have to pair your tokens with USDT every morning. Forget that. The idea is you just go onto BossTrack, you see exactly what your tokens are doing within a couple of seconds, and then you're out. Time is valuable. Let's not waste time waiting for decentralized exchanges to load stable coins to your tokens every time you want to see your value. No. Let's keep this simple. Let's save people time. You go onto BossTrack, you see what your portfolio is doing, wham, bam, done. That is the goal of BossTrack. As I mentioned, if you're a Boss token holder, this is going to add some value to the token, absolutely. If you think about holding 1 billion Boss tokens as a ticket, people are going to be buying 1 billion Boss tokens just to use BossTrack. And then there are people that are going to want to sell their Boss token, but keep 1 billion just to use the dApp and have the premium features. As I mentioned, this project is very much a microcap. We're only at a $13 million market cap here. Yeah, we had a run-up when we got listed on CoinMarketCap, then a lot of people wanted to sell at that point, and now we're at around a $30 million market cap. Now, $30 million I think is absolutely nothing for a project of this. Let's say this project does become the norm, and people do use Boss token to access premium features on BossTrack to any popular degree. There's no way this is going to remain at a $13 million market cap. This is an extreme microcap that I think is super undervalued. And even as of recent, I really think people have been overplaying their hands when it comes to selling this. As you can see from the Bollinger Bands, we're pretty much right at the bottom, and the moving average is around $16 million, which I said that we would trade around $16 million for a while, and the moving average looks like it's exactly there. But if you're looking for an entry point, I mean, it's corrected quite a bit. And we haven't even launched BossTrack yet. That is when I think the floodgates are going to open. Now, for full context, of course we've seen some of the major coins such as Bitcoin go up a bit recently, but let's not kid ourselves, we're still in a massively fearful market right now. As you can see on the Fear and Greed Index, yesterday, extreme fear. Now we're still in a fearful state by a big margin. People start getting greedy again. That's when people put tremendous money into microcaps. For me, this is the time where I'm looking to spend money on microcaps. This is the time when people are too scared to buy volatile coins like this, when people are too scared to do it. As for Boss token, we've gained so many freaking new holders. Most of the selling pressure just came from whales. The amount of new buyers we've had in the last few days has been absolutely tremendous. I've mentioned this before, but with a community coin like this, that is a tremendously bullish sign. There's that many more people spreading it through word of mouth, through the network effect. Don't underestimate the network effect. That's how Bitcoin started, Bitcoin was just a bunch of guys on the forum shilling Bitcoin, and that's how it grew. It didn't start out with institutions and, huge money getting involved with Bitcoin. No, it started out with humble beginnings. And the fact that I think last video we were at a 2,700 holders, and now we're at almost 4,000 holders, I think shows tremendous potential. I just can't wait until this dApp gets launched. I think it's just going to save so many people so much time when this dApp gets launched. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, please drop a like and subscribe for more. This is Zero Waiting, signing out.